Hey there, how you doing? My name's Tim Robertson, and I'm so glad you continued this journey we're calling Good Grief. In our last episode, we talked about not getting into the blame game. And it's easy to blame others. Like I said, you just want to use blame to cast your pain. The reason I started this journey is because in 2019, I lost my wife of 21 years. And it had been easy for me to blame others. She struggled with alcoholism. She struggled with drug addiction there at the end. I don't know if you've ever had to deal with the fact you have to hide your wallet in your own home. You know what I'm talking about for those that know. But also, she struggled with depression. It was like she would have no hope. But there were moments of awakening. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie Robert De Niro and Robin Williams is in, where you have these patients that seem almost comatose, but the doctor comes out with this drug and all of a sudden they become alive again and appear normal. But after time, that slowly declines. And that's kind of what we saw with my wife. She got addicted on drugs. She lost all hope. And on one day in April, the very last day of April, she said, I'm going to go for a walk. And she went down to the local gas station, caused a stir, a ruckus or something, I'm not sure. But an officer had to intervene. An officer had to shoot and kill my wife. It was suicide by cop. Witnesses would say that she would tell the person that was there to tell him, I have a gun, so he'll shoot me. She had lost all hope. And in that moment, I got the knock on the door that nobody wants to experience. I've lost my wife of 21 years. If anyone in that moment had an excuse to blame others, it was me. I could have blamed the police officer. I could have blamed the system. I could have blamed the fact there's no mental health support systems, even though we tried and admitted her several times. I could have blamed myself. But you know what I chose to do? I chose to forgive. I run into the sheriff of this county, and I heard that this police officer who had to make that decision was suffering mentally himself. So he arranged a meeting for me and this officer to meet and talk face to face. It's the first time I've ever met him. But I looked at the officer and I told him, I said, I forgive you. No one is holding you accountable. I told him that I was much more comfortable being on my side than being on his side, having to make that decision to pull that trigger. And tears rolled up in his eyes. This big, young, 6 foot something another young man just started bawling. I set him free. In the words of Corey Ten Boom, to forgive is to set a person free, and to discover the prisoner was you. And those are words we can live by. I hope this is helping you. Thank you for letting me be candid. I just wanted to share that story. But your story is unique to you, and we want to help you on this journey. So in the meantime, we want you to stay blessed and live free.